Hi, welcome back. So in the last video we created our very simple news table where we include the news ID, the news title and the news body. So in this section I'm going to be taking you through how to populate data into the database, but not from the website. I'm going to be doing a future video where we can actually populate data into the database from the website, but from here we're actually going to be putting the data into the website from the database area. That's not the way to do it in the real world, but just for us to be able to display it on the website. So if you want to see, if I close this node, this is the news. You have two views. You can actually open the table definition. The table definition is what we did previously. You can modify it. You can add a new column, or you can instead of the table definition, which is how you define the table, you can actually show the table data. So the table data is the data that there's in the news. There's in the news table. The data is in the news table. So from here you can see that we can actually fill in information into this place. So the news title, we can say welcome to our website. I want you to look closely that I do not have to type anything to the news ID, because it's the identity. It will increase automatically by itself. It will put data, the value. It will put data. Sorry, I need to go and eat my breakfast. It will put value into the column by itself, because the identity must be unique in the table. It must be unique. So let me continue. Welcome to our website. The reason why you get this red exclamation mark is because the value of the cell has changed, but it has not been committed to the database. Always realize that. So if I've changed the value in this column, but I haven't saved it. So if I click on save, it will go. It should go away. But right. So let's do the news body. This is the news from website admin. So if I tab away, can you see the news ID just become 1? So if I tap to the next one and say this is news number 2, remember this section must not have more than 50 characters, and the news body can have as much characters. This section can have as much data as you can type, because we have set it to hold max data. Let's tab away. News number 3. Can you see it's increasing by itself? News number 3. This is news number 3. If I put too much information, do you want to see what happened? Let's try that. Let me just type character greater than 50. Right, if I tab away, you see the data in row 3 was not committed. String or binary will be truncated. The statement has been terminated. Correct the error and retry. Okay, so let's fix it. We know that we shouldn't put more than 50 characters. That's why it gives us the error. So our application is working fine. So let me fix that. Come on, how long does it take? 3. Right, so now we have our data in our website, on our inside our database. So if you want to get back to where you came from, just say show table data, and we'll get our table data back. But do you realize what just happened? We just jumped from 1 2 to 5. What happened is every time, like, because we got 2 errors, so the database kind of deleted the previous 2, so it's increasing the value of the identity by 1. For example, if I should delete this section, delete, are you sure you want to? Yes. If I create another one, what number do you think it's going to give me? It will not go back to number 2. It will go back, it will continue to number 6. Should we try that? Okay, let's input data. This is news number 6. Here's news number 6. Let me start away. Can you see that? It continues. It doesn't go back to the previous one that has a problem or been deleted. It just continues with the numbering, because the news ID must be unique. So let's close out. We have our database stored. So how do we get that information to this page? So first of all, let me align the let me do the vertical align thing to the top. Block vertical align to the top. Okay, that. Now I need the database control. What I want to use is what's called data list. We get into the details of all this stuff, but at the moment I'm just going to use the data list. So I'm going to drop that one there. Now I'm going to choose a data source. Choose a data source. Yes. You remember we have a data source for our menu, which is the sitemap data source 1. We're not going to choose that. We're going to choose another one. What have we created? Remember, we created a database. It's not a link, it's not an object, it's not a sitemap, it's not XML file, and it's not an access database. It's database. We can leave the default or you can rename it. You click on OK. Then we go through a series of questions. Which data connection should your application use? Which data connection? Let's use this database. That's the only database that we have, remember? So we use that database and it created this connection string. Don't worry about what this means for now. We get to that in the future. Click on next. Do you want to save this connection string? Why not? Let's save it. Yes. Now we have the news table. If we have more table, it's gonna put everything here. So if you select this, it's asking you what column in the database that you want to select. If you select this, that means you've selected everything from the table. Or if you want, you can just choose the news title and the news body. And let's go next. Let's test our query. Let's see if it returns all the data from the database. Does it? Oh, let's see. Yes, it does. If you click the finish button, it's doing its thing. Now it's been added. So let's run our application and see that we have. Sorry, I had to pause the video to do some something. Anyway, back to the website now. Can you see this is our news section? I'm going to increase this from 100 pixel to maybe another 150 pixel. We have our news title, which says welcome to our website, and our news body. This is the news from the website admin. So I think we've achieved what we wanted to achieve, so which is very, very, very cool. So in the next video I'm going to show you how to modify that to make it more beautiful.